Can you hear my fan?
Hello. Yeah, but
I'm
hello
warm.
everyone.
Hello.
How's everyone doing today? This is your boy Till the Sun Bear here, and I am with,
Minty.
and we are currently playing Sonic Speed Sim. Minty's been getting addicted to it.
Yes. I have unshamelessly spent money in this game. But, like, you want to see a fun joke? Stay right there. Stay right there. Where did I put her? There she is.
Cream the rabbit on Shadow's
I
motorcycle.
stole Mr. Shadow's bike. Yay. Little Willy. Don't worry, Mr. Sonic. I also stole Tails' plane. Oh, fuck.
Language, Cream. Language.
What's his plane? Yay. I crashed it again. He crashed it.
I stole his plane. Immediately crashes it.
I stole a plane. Oh, fuck. I keep crashing it. I'm stupid, man. I just keep crashing it. That's my bad. That's my bad. It's like the planes are like the second you hit something, you're out of it. So you have to be really good at flying.
Yeah. As you can probably also tell the level difference between me and Minty.
I super fast. I am like level 297.
I think I'm barely level 76.
It's a fun game though. I'm addicted to it. I like playing with my friends. Plus it's fun to just run. Or I put it on like in the background of my PC while I do other stuff. I once had it on while I was drawing. It's classic Sonic. One of the like daily things is to collect these Chaos Orbs. And I didn't realize this was an official game, by the way.
Yeah.
For the longest time. I didn't realize. I was like, this is insanely good. This is insanely good.
Yeah, this was.
And then my friend went, yeah, it's made by the actual Sonic. So I'm like, oh.
Well, not the official Sonic team, but they were sanctioned by the official Sonic team.
Yeah. But still, it's ridiculously good.
Unfortunately,
like, the models
it did
are great,
get a little.
The controls are great.
It did get a little. It did get a little bad controversy recently.
Why?
So there was this Roblox game that's based off of Sonic EXE, right? That was very popular.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, some of the devs from this game apparently got jealous that it was at one point surpassing their player count, and may have put in a copyright claim in the name of the Sonic team instead of like.
Oh, instead of Sonic doing it themselves.
Because they really don't care. They stated that that's fan stuff is fan stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of put.
That's why Sega's amazing.
Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, that just put the devs who make this game under hot water.
Yeah, I mean it's still a good game. I don't care what they do as long as my game can play.
Yeah.
Hey friend, I found you.
There we go. So you said there was a daily spin thing I should do?
Oh yeah, on the side you see there's a spin. You get one daily free spin. Actually, you get a spin every few hours, I think. Yeah, every 4 hours you get a free spin. So, claim your first spin.
I've been given 200k spins. I mean, prize. Which I guess is the lowest one, actually. Yeah, I got the worst one.
Oh, do you want to see what my Roblox character looks like? Where are you? There you are. Because I have my Roblox character set as like a disassembly drone.
Of course.
I made her up on it because I was just filling with items and I went, wait, I just made a cute little thing. I do have Cookie, but she's I'd have to like leave the game to set that, and I can't be bothered to do that.
Oh, did you see
Where's Shadow?
Did you also see all the new merch that just came out for murder drones, by the way?
I did, yes. I've already pre-ordered the N. And the necklaces.
The camp outfit one?
Yes, because it's adorable.
Oh. So, you remember that shop I showed you?
The what?
The shop, the Hot Topic with all the murder drone shirts and all that on
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
I ended up getting the V shirt.
Ah. See, we don't have that in England. Like, we have, like, Forbidden Planet, but they're very hard to find pop-up stores. The only one I know that exists is in Birmingham, which is, like, a few hours away from me. Like, that's a long trip just to go...
Just for a shirt.
Get a shirt, yeah. Like, HMVs are everywhere, but there's no... It's only, like, big popular stuff, like, mainstream media, not, like, indie media.
I am honestly surprised,
Though it's on Prime now, so I might have hope still. Because I have Digital Circus, like, squishies in my job. My work, I have Digital Circus, squishies. I bought a Jax and a Gummy Goo. And I was shocked when I saw that. So I have hope yet that murder drone stuff might pop up, like just simple ones, like things you wouldn't. It isn't like high quality, awesome that you get from their actual store, but you know, good enough for the satisfy the merch need. Oh, big railing, cool. Oh, I missed. But yeah, I would love it if that happened. Like, I would even take like squishies of the murder drone characters. Just not. No blind boxes. I hate blind boxes.
It's too bad they already announced that they're not going to be making a season 2 or anything.
Well, no, they're not, because the person said they don't want to. That is the story. It's left as that. What you get from Murder Drones now is just the shorts on their website. And anytime we'll see like a render image.
Yeah.
One of my friends really wants there to be a season 2, but I'm like, I don't. I like how it ended. I'm happy with how it ended.
Except for the Uzi end ship, I guess.
I just think it just was rushed. Like, I'd rather it be V or something like that, because it just doesn't make sense, or just no relationship in general.
It was kind of pointing towards V at the end, too, with, like, showing their past and showing, like, how V really did care for N and all that.
Yeah. But then, oh no, we'll just give it to the fucking edgy girl. Fucking incel, female incel character.
Also, if you think about it too, the age difference between the two, actually.
Oh no, if you they are robots, so it's not exactly a great argument because they are robots. But yeah, N is like mega older than Uzi. Because she's like 1920, and he is a lot older. And then like the person who makes murder drones isn't very specific on how their ship travel works. Considering going by the planets in the sky, they are in our solar system. Technically, Copper 9 would be in our solar system. It's connected to like planets. Well, they're kind of like moons, but they're like one's bigger than the other. They aren't actually technically a planet because but how far it is from Earth is 4,000 light years away, which is 40,000 years. Very long time to travel. So then you have the fact of, okay, from the events of the manor to the events of the show, how quick did it take for the ships to get there? How long were the worker drones living peacefully after humans died before Sin sent over the assembly drones?
What happened to all the other disassembly drone ships that were shown to be coming out?
Yeah, I mean, we know what happened to the disassembly drones. They got caught up in the labs and got destroyed by the sentries.
By the raptors, yeah.
Trees. They're the reason why that's going on. We understand that. It's more of like there was more worker drones that she
turned into
infected in the yeah. Just most of them she didn't keep their personality core. They just kind of worked as mindless drones. Under like her bidding. Because it wasn't technically Sin was never alive. It's the Solver taking Sin as its host. That's all it really is. Do you have any real areas locked? Are you trying to go up the? I've been watching you slowly go up.
Yeah, no. Been no. I think I may have one other area unlocked actually. How do I check that again?
Oh. Okay, well, go to the spawn area, so we can just run there because it's quite easy to find. Ah, I got stuck in a rock. Hi, pig. Okay, I'm at the spawn.
Yep, I just arrived.
Okay, the portal to the next area. Because this is fast travel. But there is an actual portal you can go to over here. No, that's a training hub. Where on earth is this actual portal? Huh.
No idea.
You can still use the fast travel, it's fine. So, after this place is Lost Valley. You should be able to just use the fast travel then.
Where is fast travel at?
You'll see it like right next to those stores in the middle.
Oh, I see it.
Big circle.
Yeah, I can go to Lost Valley.
A rabbit kept me up. Oh, Knuckles is T-posing. Knuckles. Oh, never mind. He's back to normal. He was T-posing for me for a good few minutes.
Yeah. Also, today's also gonna be a bit of a short stream, everyone. That's because I had something I had to go run to do today.
Yeah. Which is fine, you know.
Moby and Minty distortion activate once more.
No, I'm a Fugi now. It can't happen. I'm a Fugi. My Mobian body will keep its form this time. I'm sorry.
I saw the one at the very end of the credits to happen.
Yeah. Painful. What's happening for the entire stream? Every time I tried to load a new level, my body would freak out. So,
it sounds like fun.
Extremely painful. I think there's so many goddamn chaos spheres.
Okay.
This for this event.
Do you do any shipping for like the Sonic characters? Like who do you ship who and all that?
Not really. Well, maybe Knuckles and Rouge, but that's it.
Which seems to be the only pair that Sega team is kind of actively pushing right now.
Yeah. See, the only time I ship is if it's like I've made no scene. I'm like, these two would be cute together.
Oh, I need to show you. Did I ever show you that webcomic someone's making of or like the little pictures of like Shad Amy, and it was like they have like a kid and it's Silver.
Oh, I've seen them. They pop up. I've seen them. That comes from the theory that Silver's parents are Shadow and Amy, because Amy has technically psychic abilities, and the chest fur of Shadow
matches.
I've seen the comics. I had literally like a what's it called? Like a comic dub of it this morning while I was eating breakfast. I watched a little bit of it, but I want to continue watching Wolf in VR because I like his stuff, and he recently played Out of Sight, which is a new game that released, and I really wanted to see the whole gameplay through of it. So I watched him play it, and oh, it's good. It's little nightmarish, but not little nightmarish. Like you wouldn't be able to like compare it to Little Nightmares in the sense of, oh, it's just as good as a. It's more like a giant escape room with horror elements.
Yeah. I do.
Because you are looking through the eyes of a teddy bear and you're controlling a little blind girl.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, so so I've been looking up, I've been curious, so I started looking up, the interviews for certain characters and such. Like when the creators talk about when they were originally designing the characters. Like how the original version of Sonic was a rabbit.
Oh yeah, I saw that, yeah.
And then Proto Blaze was just a being of pure fire.
I didn't like that. I like Blaze as a cat. But I like the rabbit. Also, I love how the reason why Sonic can't swim is because they thought hedgehogs couldn't swim. They weren't sure. And this was before like the full internet days we had all that information. So they were just like, I don't think hedgehogs can swim. So they're like, I guess Sonic can't swim.
And then they learned, oh wait, they just float using their quills?
Yeah, they can technically swim.
But they just kept it because it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. It's kind of funny the fact that he just can't swim. Everyone else can swim except for Sonic. And then they changed it just him having a fear of water, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Water's scary. The ocean is scary. I don't even like the... Well, I can't swim either, so that's an add-on to my fear, but the ocean's scary.
Oh, that's one of the things they teach you as a normal thing in American schools, I guess, is just they dedicate a month to making sure, like, students can swim.
No, I mean, I had swimming lessons as a kid, but it does depend on where you go to school and all that, because I went to swimming lessons because my mom put me in swimming lessons when I was really young. But after that, I did go to a primary school that did have its own swimming pool. So they did swimming lessons every Wednesday or Thursday, I think. And things like surviving if you like were in sinking water. Like I remember like one we were told to just bring clothes to change into, because we were supposed to dress into normal clothes and then just jump in the water, and do like this egg position to survive.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know, in the case you're on a boat and you end up falling in the water. Which I was like, that's fine. I don't mind floating. But don't ask me to swim. I can't swim. Oh, I get an egg. Where's the shop? Claim my egg. I still haven't gotten the ultimate shadow. Like, there's a shadow you can get from the eggs right now. And I've gotten the fucking Blaze one. Blaze! I have gotten her like 3 times or 4 times, I think. I have the Blaze, limited Blaze skin too much. But I have not gotten the Shadow one once.
Oh, I just got Shadow. I got...
From the eggs?
No, I got Ryder's Shadow. I forgot where I got it from.
Oh, no. I'm talking about, like, so in the shop, there's a gold egg section. And as you run, you'll fill up that bar and you get a free egg at the pull. Or you can just, buy them. Which some people do. Me. Oh no, that is no more shadows. Shadow is completely sold out.
I'm surprised that they even do that, like have limited quantity of skins. Yeah,
when I mean that's limited, I mean limited. Like I have, how many blazes do I have from that thing? I have the one I got first, and then 4 others. I have 5 total. I have 5 limited blazes. And I just want 1 shadow. I will like go into Trading Hub or something and I will be like, someone with the limited shadow, if you have a spare one, give me. I will give you a limited blaze. Oh, I also have Super Shadow. I'm gonna turn him. Also, I'm using the Doom Shadow and it shows wings. But I don't... Wait, maybe it's when I level them up. I'm gonna go level mine up. Wait, let me travel to where I can level them up. Because when you get the Hilltop Zone, you're able to start leveling up your characters. That feel good, baby boy? Why are you looking at me like that? My baby. Oh, I had Peter out on the lead last week because we had really nice weather and he adored it. Oh, he was so happy.
Nice. I also
He
fucked
was
up
so
that
he
trial.
binkied and fell over on his side, but he got happy. Yeah, I love T-posing. Too sure. I do. I'll probably have one in a bit, cause yeah, I'll just have one of racks in a bit. And see how I feel after. Okay, let me level this boy up. Does that give you your wings? Does that give you your wings? Where's your wings? I have the Doom Shadow, and his wings will not show. I'm thinking maybe it's a level up thing?
Maybe. Or maybe there's a certain thing you have to do for it?
I don't know. I just know that he...
God, that really killed the time on it.
Oh, also, something I did recently... I remade a really old OC of mine and made her better. Because, you know, when Sonic 06 came out?
Yeah?
Oh, those nice. Yeah. Aren't those yours? They have a stripe in the bottom. Oh.
Yeah, they're yours.
Oh, I thought they were yours.
No, they're the little ones. They're looking as small though.
Oh yes, my tiny feet.
Yeah,
Right.
they're not mine.
Thank you, mother. Give him a little treat. I gave him a brush today.
Hello, man.
Shoot, I did it again.
We're right to them.
Good boy.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. My dad gave my mom my socks. Okay, so what I did is my what was it? So I had made a really bad OC when I was a kid. You know, whenever like you make a Sonic OC first time, it's never really the best.
Oh, if I showed you mine, you would laugh or cringe or never talk.
Oh, I can tell you mine right now, and it was bad. I don't remember her name. I think it was probably Daimonic or something like that, because I used to have this thing where I always called myself Daimonic Fox, and I ended up deleting all those accounts after one of my exes like hacked my account and was horrible to me. Because he did that. He hacked my Twitter account. I don't think the account exists anymore. I think it's dead. But he hacked my account, changed the bio to say I'm, you know, a whore. And then he didn't get anything else. I did leave my DeviantArt account that I used to use because I did not like the art I did on there. And everyone that was bullied me for the fact I spelled one of my old DeviantArt accounts. I think it is deleted, to be honest, because you search it, you can't find it.
Is it the one I used to follow, or?
No, Otaku the Unicorn still exists.
Oh, okay.
I had this account well before I met you. Well before I met you. I was Otaku the Unicorn already when I met you.
Yeah.
Daimonic Fox, because I was like, I'm dynamic and I'm demonic. I was like that kind of teen. Like, I was that kid. But so I think I might have called her Dynamic, just because that was the username I liked a lot, and I liked foxes a lot. It's funny how I went from foxes to rabbits. I always liked rabbits as a kid, but I never thought I adored rabbits until I became like a teenager, a proper teenager. But the character, I'm assuming her name was Dynamic. I'm gonna call her Dynamic, considering it's connected to my old stuff. She wasn't a fox, though. She was a hedgehog, because of course she was. I made her during 06, when that game first came out. And I couldn't decide on a color, so I just made her rainbow. And then I made her a princess. And then I made her super powerful for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
And my cringy ass teenage self, I didn't ship her with just one character. I had like a love triangle.
Of course.
So bad. I hated it so much. I dropped the character years later when I was like, I don't like this character. And then I tried to make new Sonic OCs. And then I had Violet the Foxbat, and she's my best version. And her current version is her best version of herself. Because originally I had her as a Zone Cop kind of OC. Not as her Zone Cop herself, but she's like always getting in trouble with the Zone Cops from the comics.
Yeah, the ones that are the one with the weird rules that they're like from a dimension that's slightly like ajar and all that.
Yeah, and like Sonic and all that are like officers and all that. I don't know. I had a weird obsession with the Zone Cops as a teen. Really weird obsession, but so I had that. So I've remade her. And do you want to see the art of her? I'll send you a picture.
Sure.
Let me go. Where's my friend? Where's my friend? Where's my friend? There's my friend. Let's open here. We go to pictures. Also, have you watched Gaslight District yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it?
Yeah. Whew, okay, got gold on that one.
Boom. Oh, that's without the background. Oh god, that's harder to see. Let me send one with a background. There we go. I sent you the image, my friend.
Oh, it's actually harder to see with the white background, funny enough, because she is like...
Yeah, no, because she is literally made of light. So I was just like, you're gonna be blinded. If I made it a dark background, it's harder, but that's why I had the PNG version. Without the background. She's made of light! I fixed her. So she's still rainbow themed, but she's not, you know, just rainbow for the sake of rainbow.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm that old Tomska meme with the horse mask. I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
Okay, how do you claim the rewards or the quests? Because I already completed one of them. Collect 75 Chaos Orbs, but I click on it, it doesn't let me claim it.
It should just say unlock, or it's gonna automatically give it to you. Oh wait, what thing you doing?
The Lost Head Valley Adventure, the main quest.
Oh yeah, so it just automatically goes to the next quest. Next quest to start doing. So if you hit on story, your story mission. I don't know where that is. Hold up. There, it should just pop up on your side. Because my next one is to get Wave. It's Wave? Nice. So I have to, like, grind on, rail grind points. Like, 250,000 rail grind points. Which I know where to grind that. I know a place where I can grind that. And then it'll automatically unlock the next one, which will be collect 500 rings. Until it gets to the last one where it unlocks the character. So the main one here is Tails, is it not?
Yeah, you unlock Tails here.
Yeah, so, okay. So, which ones did you do? You did Chaos Orb. So now it's going to ask you to 3 seconds of boost time. So, while you're running forward, hold down E. And then you're boosting.
Yep. Okay,
and I'll move you on to the next mission. I won't lie, it took me a while to realize boost was E. I did it by accident one day and I went, what was that?
Like with most Sonic games, it's like, what the hell? I could do that this whole time? Made it harder for myself for no reason.
I'm trying to do the event one, which is even more Chaos Orbs. And I've only got 5,740. That's all I got to get Sonic and Zebra Strikes.
Speaking of what I was talking about before, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at character interviews and how certain characters are like were originally created for certain purposes. Did you know that when Blaze was originally being created, since Sonic was supposed to be the pure representation of speed, Blaze was actually originally going to be created as the representation of fire, and was supposed to be originally created to be a new love interest to replace Amy, since Amy at the time was not very popular.
She was not. A lot of people did not like Amy for a good while. That's because her personality just revolved around Sonic. I liked her because she was a pink hedgehog, but that's because I'm a girl. I mean, people still ship those two together.
Oh, I know, because they're the classic pair.
Yeah.
Alright, I got Tails.
Oh, you got Tails now?
And I can go
so
to Emerald
next
Hill
area.
Now. Yep.
Yay! I'm coming. You can get Amy here. Though the next character you're gonna get is Silver.
Yeah.
Emerald Hill, let's go.
I can see why Blaze was originally created to be love interest. In fact, they still kind of hint at it in a lot of the media stuff. Like those.
Yeah, I mean, there's also some of the comics, like I think the Archie ones. They also shipped Blaze and Silver together, but never made them a relationship. Just constantly teased it.
Oh, it's because if I remember correctly, it's also because the original director for 06 actually stated that Blaze was not meant to be a love interest. She was meant to be a Silver. I mean, she was meant to be the older sister, the mentor for Silver.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense since if you look at their how they interact in that game.
Yeah, they do act like siblings a lot. They act like siblings a lot. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just not much of a shipper. I just kind of like see what happens.
Yeah.
Though I do have my favorite, like, pairings.
Oh, who do you pair for Sonic a lot more?
Who do I pair Sonic?
Yeah.
No one, really.
Sonic Free
I find it hard to see him in a relationship. Yeah. I like the idea that, like, maybe he'd meet someone who could, like, fluster him, but he's just not someone who could, like, settle down. He's always going.
A lot of people still go for the only canon pairing that Sonic ever ended up with, which is
Sally?
Yeah. But I'm like, if you look back, their relationship wasn't the healthiest either.
No, they had a normal relationship. What do you mean? Like, they had moments where she would act like a fucking couple, and then you'd have times where they would, well, just go with the mission because Sally was able to just be able to ground Sonic. Because that's what he needs, someone who can just, you know, ground him into his senses. To, like,
I guess,
you know, what's the word? You get what I mean?
Yeah, I can get what you mean. The only thing about it is just I remember a lot of the Sonic panels, like when Sonic came back basically from being dead, where the world thought he was dead. And
yeah,
immediately Eggman is trying to kill everyone again. You know, he returns as well. He's like,
well, of course, this is stick.
And Sonic's
Time
the only
to kill
one.
Everyone.
Sonic is the only one able to stop him, of course. And
yeah.
Sally, I remember this panel, immediately slaps him and says, "You just got back from being dead, and you're willing to just go off and die again."
That scene was so controversial because everyone hated it because it was just like the writers just trying to make people like hate this Sally and the relationship and all that.
And then they broke up after that.
Yeah. It was literally the writers just trying to break up the relationship for some reason.
I think it's because they wanted to have a new norm or something. Because after that,
they wanted him to be single, basically, where Sonic is always single.
What was it? And then they started having Sally date a Monkey Prince or something? Con or something?
Yeah, I remember that. Also Archie, though. That's now technically all retconned.
Yeah, it was kind of sad because there was actually a fun story You can actually blame. What was his name? Ken Penders. Yeah, Ken Penders for it. For the massive change that they were forced to do.
Isn't this the guy that really liked the echidnas?
Yep, and had Knuckles marry his cousin.
Oh, see? Yeah, his cousin, basically, yeah. That guy is, like, he should be on a list. He gives such creep vibes.
And then you look at the current work.
I would not want to be alone in a room with him.
No. And then, what was it? I think Ken Penders also... Yeah, he threatened if they ever use any of his material. In fact...
Yeah, his materials or his characters. But, like, it's funny, he also tried to claim rights to characters he actually didn't own. And they were like, no, you can have the ones you made. We're okay with that. We won't touch them.
Because no one wanted
But
Lyris
our
to...
characters, you cannot take that. Like, you can't take, like, our characters. They're copyright to us.
No. So he tried to... So he was threatening the copyright to Sonic 2 movie because apparently the concept of Knuckle having a tribe or family is something he created.
No, it isn't. That's been in the games for years. That was before the comics.
Yeah, he,
That's literally in the guidebook, I'm pretty sure, about him being the last of his tribe.
Yeah.
And then, like, in Sonic Adventure 1, the DX game, you have the fact Tikal exists, which alludes more that Echidnas had a tribe. Literally, it's in the games before the movies came out and before the comics.
That's
like,
that
what, man.
Yeah, and then he's still trying to make comics, and I don't think they're doing so well.
Have you seen the art in his recent comic? Oh my god, it's horrifying.
Isn't it kind of like paralysis demon style kind of deal?
No, it's like, okay, so it's as if he had the brush tool and just went yes. Because everything is too realistic in proportions to a person. They aren't very, like, anthropomorphic animals. They look like they're humans with, like, how do I explain it? Like old 90s movies when they had a character that was meant to be half animal and all they did was put a prosthetic on the face and, like, tried to make them look a little furry, but it just kind of looked kind of Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
That's his art style. That's his art style.
So it hasn't changed the last time since I last saw it. So...
Yeah, no, so in the comic, he was able to re-release some of the old Archie ones that he had worked on and was able to publish them in a better quality in this book. But then after you get by that part, we start seeing his art. And then at that point, we're like, I just stepped into a straight-up nightmare. What is this? That man just, no.
Irks.
It's horrifying. It's like, you're doing Sonic stuff, just draw in a Sonic style. Why do you have to, like, even if it's like your own style of Sonic style, like, at least make it look appealing.
So apparently, this is from what I hear, Knuckles was actually supposed... So, just like in the Archie comics where they had, like, the free reign to do what they wanted, like, give Sonic into relationships and all that, and other characters.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of the writers wanted to do the Knuckles and Rouge thing, since that seemed to be one of the most popular pairs, especially from the Sonic Adventure 2 game.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, which was heavily hinted in 2 games.
Ken Penders, who was still on the writing team for some reason, basically ixnayed it and basically said, oh, Knuckles can never be with anyone else because I made this whole thing where two fated pairs can never be with anyone else.
He villainized Rouge like he was, like, in love with Knuckles himself, and he proclaimed himself onto this character, and basically made Rouge kind of an ass.
Oh, I saw.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's a whole, like, thing where Rouge literally is two-faced and is very willing to destroy their relationship because she wants him, but not because she likes him. It just seems she just wants to break them up for the sake of it.
Yeah, I remember that. That was just Ken Penders to a T.
that man just gotta stop writing. Like, either make your own stuff or just go. Like, you are disturbed. Like, not even like 12-year-old fangirls who hyperly obsess over hating Amy just because they like Sonic themselves. That they are tame compared to this man.
Yeah.
They are tame to it. Like, I've seen some art of absolutely hating Amy, especially from the Son Amy fans, and then you have the, well, not Son Amy fans, the Sonali fans, and then you have the side of the Son Amy fans who really hate Sally for being in a relationship with Sonic. The fact they just draw violent stuff about this character, about this wanting harm on this fictional person, and I'm just like,
look, it's kind of like,
it's not real.
It's like, I may dislike some of the ships. Like, I'll be honest, I don't see Rouge and Shadow working because I see them as found family. But I'm not gonna actively.
They're like best friends.
Found family. I think that's what's supposed to represent the
found family. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's what's supposed to represent Shadow, Rouge, and Omega.
Yeah.
But
they're best friends. They're found family.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to go out and like actively hate them or something.
No.
I'm not gonna go out and say, oh, you should never do this because of what I think. No.
Yeah, like we're not children. We're adults who have the capacity to be able to separate reality from fiction. Like, because like I don't get, like, just because I simp for Shadow doesn't mean I'm going to like hate everyone or any comic that ships Shadow with anyone but my own designs. Like, that's stupid. Like, that's their own thing. That's what they want to do. It doesn't affect me, and it shouldn't affect me. You know?
Yeah. It's sort of like.
And this guy is like doing that in the extreme of copywriting.
Yeah, but at least there's one good thing about him copywriting.
What?
Got rid of the Lyra Sue character from the Archie comics and just wiped her from existence.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We never had to see that. Also, I don't like that they're called that Sue, because that is just textbook. It's a Mary Sue character. Like, because it's just bad. He's just bad at what he does. Like, and people are only buying the stuff just so they can like rip into it. So it's not like it's not like people are buying it because they want to see his work. That's the worst thing. Like, it's kind of bad for him in that sense, because that's not very fair. But my God, that man just he flabbergasts me in the sense of, because he does kind of act like a 12-year-old girl who has a crush on a Sonic character.
Yeah, I'll admit, Rouge was one of my like childhood crushes, I guess.
Crushes?
Yeah, but
Rouge was one of my like beginning bisexual awakenings.
But I would never take it that far, honestly.
No, like if I was still like 12, I'd maybe like do the whole I don't want to see any stuff of this character being shipped with anyone, just so like it can fuel my delusion. Mm-hmm. But as an adult, if I see the ship art, I don't care. I think
really
it's
don't.
cute to see. If I see like a thing of Amy and Shadow having a kid, and I get to see Shadow being a good dad, that's good. That's awesome, in my opinion. Because then that lets me see what he's like as a dad.
Mm-hmm.
It's cute.
There's also some of them I saw of Shadow being a dad is like, because he's from the black, because half his DNA is from the Black Army, that he does the whole like he doesn't need a partner to continue or something.
Reproduce. He could just like boop, it's there.
Yeah, essentially. I saw one of those comics.
I have not. I've been like, I mean, I get that. I mean, it makes sense, and also the other ways make sense, because all has a way of making sense. Like with my new character who I've revamped, she's like a gem, and I was going heavily inspired by, you know, the Crystal Gems in Steven Universe. Because I was like, I want her to be a sentient gem because I want her to be made of light. And what do I know that's also made of light? The crystal gems. So they're going to be my heavy inspiration to try and write her stuff. And then it ended up just not ending up like Steven Universe at all. The only thing similar I have is the fact that their bodies are also made of light and they're both technically computerish, but not. Like they're sentient things in a rock. That's the only similarities that lasted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I have, like, the question of, could she even have a kid? Like, she's not biological. She, like, even if she did do the do, she wouldn't get pregnant, technically. Her body is made of light. She doesn't have those, reproductive organs.
And I don't
she can pretend she has them, but she won't actually have them.
Yeah, I'm guessing at that point, you couldn't Steven Universe logic it away like they did in the show.
Yeah, Steven Universe logic of giving away her form for Steven, which that's Steven Universe logic, that's their science, but I'm not going off of their science.
Also,
because even if she did do the same thing, like, I don't think I'd want her to just give up her form to be a child, because then, like, whoever I shipped her with now has to raise the child, and that'd be an interesting storyline. That'd be an interesting alternate universe if that ever happened. That would be interesting. But I want her to stay alive because she's still fresh to the world, so it doesn't make sense of having someone who's still learning the world and hasn't had, like, the same thing as Pink Diamond did to just give up her form.
There was some interesting stories. There was some interesting stories when it showed, like, Rose still learning the world and all that.
Yeah.
The few episodes they did show, I should say.
Yeah, like, you see in the some episodes there are, like there's Rose basically dating other humans because she does think they're fun. They're like a plaything. And you can clearly tell how Pink Diamond sees humanity and how Greg was different to the other humans, considering he didn't just fancy her, he tried to understand her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what made Rose choose Greg in the end, how she didn't just continue all the others went, is because he was this thing that she could never understand, and he tried to understand her either way and tried to show her his world. And not just a sense of playing around, more in a sense of actually making a connection with the girl. Like how he tried to do a fusion dance with her. Like, that's adorable. Greg and Rose are adorable. I love them.
Kind of wish we got a prequel season or something showing them.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get, like, a season where we could just see the crystal gems before Steven arrived. Just to see, like, stuff. But all we do get is what's important, because it's to show Steven Universe. It's not about Greg and Rose, it's about what Greg and Rose created.
The world that Rose left behind for him.
Yeah, the world that Rose chose to protect. The world that Rose chose to fake her own death to protect, because she knew that if Pink Diamond was still alive, that they'll never stop attacking Earth. So how do you do that? You pretend you die.
But inadvertently, she accidentally caused them to do Armageddon.
Yeah, they do
on the
worse. Planet. Yeah, the cluster and all that. You have the cluster, then you have the fact that they were going without Rose's shield. Majority of the gems on the planet would have been corrupted, and without the crystal gems protecting them, protecting Earth from these corrupted gems, chaos would technically have breaking loose, because no one's protecting the humans from these monsters that the diamonds have done. You know?
Yeah.
If you can't tell, I really like Steven Universe. It's one of my also hyperfixations other than Sonic stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, we
Because
ran over the time
I
that
like
we
it.
originally said that we were gonna end it.
Oh, did we? Oh wow, we were just on the fucking. We were just like
Well, when it comes.
talking so much.
Well, that's the thing. I think that's why we hang out. Whenever we hang out, we always end up going over because it's
We
like.
just go into conversations. Oh,
Yeah,
there you are.
because we have interesting topics that we both like talking about.
Yeah, and it's fun. You gotta say, oh, you got spoiled. Yeah.
But anyway, guys, sorry that I can't go any further today. I have work I need to do today, especially since the person I work with currently is in the hospital right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, they have a condition that gets them hospitalized every now and then.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's sad. Either way, this is a fun game to play because we can actually just chat and talk about things in this game really easily. Because it's easy just like let your brain become mush.
Yeah.
I love this game. I'm always playing this game.
But anyway.
Oh God.
Hopefully you all did enjoy. I'm possibly going to be planning to stream later today or tomorrow. Keep an eye on my Twitter because I am going to be setting up the Yu-Gi-Oh roleplay that, yes, Minty is right here is also going to be a part of.
Yay! It's happening. I still need to practice my deck.
Yeah, we need to practice that because you need it because your deck is.
I need to know.
Yeah, your deck is actually.
It's awkward.
It's a little awkward, but it can be fun when you get used to it.
Yeah, it's the case of learning it and getting the hang of it because using what I have to summon the best stuff, it's really finicky.
Yeah.
Like I had the physical cards and I was reading through them and I was like, what the?
But you won't be the only one. There's actually a few people in my group right now that have not played Yu-Gi-Oh! That are learning to be a part of this, so.
Oh, cool. Did one of my friends join? I remember one of them wanted to join.
If they applied, maybe.
They might have applied. I sent it and they were just like, yes, Minecraft! And I was like, yeah, Minecraft.
No, maybe you can tell me their name after.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you probably see if they're in there by just, like...
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I'm going to look at the Discord.
Anyway, but hopefully you all did enjoy. We'll see you guys next time.